In the quiet, moonlit streets of Kittyburg, a shadow moves with unparalleled grace. This isn't just any shadow. It's Agent Mittens, codename the Paw. His mission, should he choose to accept it, is the most crucial of his 9 lives. The message, delivered via a self-destructing sardine can, was clear: Princess Fluffington of the neighboring Catdom of Purrington has been kidnapped. The culprit, the notorious Baron Von Claus, a hairless sphinx with a vendetta against all things fluffy. Agent Mittens checks his gear, a grappling hook disguised as a yarn ball, check. Laser pointer integrated into his collar, check. A tiny earpiece to communicate with his handler. Q-tip, a wise old Siamese with a knack for gadgets, double check. Q-tip, I'm heading into enemy territory, Mittens whispers into his collar. The last known location was Von Claus's fortress, a gothic doghouse on the edge of town. Q-tip's voice crackles back. Be careful, Mittens. The doghouse is guarded by Dobermans. They're big, they drool, and they don't appreciate uninvited feline guests. Mittens smirks. Don't worry, Q-tip, I have a plan. He approaches the fortress, a monstrous structure looming in the darkness. 2 enormous Dobermans patrol the entrance, their barks echoing through the night. Mittens pulls out his secret weapon, an infinitely refilling can of super premium tuna. He rolls it just out of their reach. The dogs, their guard duties forgotten, immediately start bickering over the delicious prize. Classic distraction. With the guards occupied, Mittens scales the wall using his yarn ball grappling hook, landing silently on the roof. Inside, the fortress is a maze of dimly lit corridors. Mittens moves like a ghost, his padded paws making no sound on the cold stone floor. He navigates past laser grids by chasing his own tail in a perfectly timed dance and bypasses pressure plates by leaping gracefully onto bookshelves. He overhears 2 guards, a couple of grumpy bulldogs, complaining. I can't believe the Baron kidnapped the princess, one grumbles. All that meowing is giving me a headache. The other nods. He just wants her secret recipe for the legendary salmon supreme. Of course, it all made sense now. Following the sound of faint, distressed meows, Mittens finds a heavily fortified door. This requires a more direct approach. He activates his collar's laser pointer. Shining the red dot on the wall, he moves it back and forth, up and down, faster and faster. The bulldog guards, unable to resist, start chasing the dot, crashing into each other and eventually knocking themselves out. Easy peasy. Mittens uses a microdecoder, disguised as a bell on his collar, to pick the electronic lock. The door clicks open. There she is. Princess Fluffington, a beautiful Persian with eyes the color of emeralds, is trapped in a gilded cage. Agent Mittens, you came. She purrs, relief washing over her face. Don't you worry, Your Highness, Mittens says coolly. We'll have you out of here in a jiffy. But just as he's about to open the cage, a voice echoes from the shadows. Not so fast, Agent Paw. Baron Von Claus emerges, stroking a robotic mouse. I knew you'd come. You're predictable. Mittens narrows his eyes. It's over, Von Claus. Release the princess. The Baron laughs. Never soon, the salmon supreme recipe will be mine, and I will rule the culinary world. It's a standoff. The Baron lunges, but Mittens is quicker. He deploys his ultimate gadget, a catnip bomb. The bomb explodes in a cloud of fragrant green dust. The Baron, despite his evil nature, is still a cat. He freezes, his eyes widening, and begins to roll on the floor in pure, unadulterated bliss, completely forgetting about the princess, the recipe, and his evil plans. He'll be like that for hours. Mittens smirks. He quickly frees Princess Fluffington, and together they make their escape, leaving the Baron purring ecstatically on the floor. Back in Kittyburg, a hero's welcome awaits. Agent Mittens receives the highest honor, the golden can of tuna. Princess Fluffington gives him a grateful nuzzle. You saved me, Agent Mittens. He just tips his imaginary hat. All in a day's work for the Paw. As the sun rises, Agent Mittens curls up in his favorite sunbeam for a well-deserved nap, dreaming of his next adventure. Because for a secret agent cat, the world is full of mysteries to solve and princesses to save. Thanks for watching, And don't forget to like and subscribe for more tales of Agent Mittens.